The balance board has really evolved. The more time we spend with it, the more we learn about what it can do or what we can do with it. It's actually a fairly simple thing, but what we can do with the information that comes out of it is just awesome. So we started out just turning manuals, just shifting your weight around. Now using the fact that it's actually a scale and can weigh you, that gives us information about are you bouncing on the board, and then we know where you're sort of applying that extra weight. So you can actually push off the back and ollie, or push off the front and do a nollie, or off the corners for kick flips and nollie kick flips. And then you can actually also change which tricks you're triggering with the remote in your hand. So we have all the tricks can be triggered from the balance board that were in the original Skate. What we found in working with the Skate as a game, and now it's also true with Skate It, is that it's fun to watch each other. So instead of going to split screen and each kind of yelling at each other, hey, did you see my trick? No, did you see mine? We decided that it's better to stay with just one skater on the screen and take turns. And the balance board, you only have one hooked up at a time, but that also just matches what we want to do with the game, which is one guy's on the board, other guys are watching, heckling him, watching what he's doing, and then taking turns and getting their shot at it. Skate It takes off in San Vanelona sometime after Skate ended, and there has been a disaster, actually kind of a series of disasters. Don't really know what happened. We weren't there. We're just sort of seeing the aftermath. And it's really given us the opportunity to come back to places we were at before, but change them. You know, buildings have fallen over, things have blown up out of the ground, things have fallen away and changed. So you do return to San Vanelona and skate it if you played Skate. If it's your first time in the Skate franchise because you only got a Wii, then you get to go to these places for the first time. And then there's also traveling to real-world spots, real-world cities outside of San Vanelona as part of what you get to do in Skate It that we didn't offer in Skate. When we were playing with the skater and he started talking or even grunting after a wipeout, it really disconnected us from the player. So your skater is silent. You create your skater and he's silent. He doesn't talk. He doesn't have somebody else's voice. And who's guiding you through the game and who's supporting you and is always there is sort of the unseen cameraman, because we got this camera that's following us all the time. So he's the one who's kind of your agent, talking to other people, giving you hints, telling you where to go. So we just kind of, that's sort of our narrator. But he's someone who's there with you, watching what you're doing, and that's kind of the story that goes with it. In Skate It, you do get to meet the pros. So you do get sponsored. Pros are giving you phone calls. They're issuing challenges to you, specific or not. And your cameraman gives you some as well. So there's different types of challenges, whether it's against a pro or in a contest or just a video challenge that's for a magazine. Your cameraman's there more to support you, help collect that footage and just sort of guide you once in a while if he feels like you're lost, or answer the phone since you don't have a voice. The Create a Skater is pretty much the same thing we did in Skate. You know, you really can customize your guy as well as females, which was something we didn't have in Skate. So we do have females this year. Not a big leap forward, but it just gives you more options. You know, from your hair, your clothing, got to have all the different brands in there, so different skate stuff from your wheels to your trucks to your deck to what shirt and clothes you're going to wear. It's kind of the full range. We don't get into crazy costumes and things, you know. We want everyone to look like skaters. Well, if you've played Skate, Skate It's a new approach, new controls. You've really had a chance to take Flick It over to a new space, and it's actually easier to play, both on the DS and on the Wii. That, you know, I'm comfortable with my sticks. I've been playing games a long time, but not everybody has. And when you put the remote in people's hands and it's just like lift it up to ollie or twist it and doing kick flips, it's actually easier to play on the Wii than it was to play on the next-gen consoles. It's a really cool thing.